A breakout on the horizon, celebrity endorsements, and massive price predictions is what we're going to discuss today for XRP. So if you appreciate these updates every single day, guys, all I ask in return is you hit that subscribe button. And what I'm trying to do here on this channel is give you guys both sides of the coin. I don't want to always be a perma bull, and I also don't want to be a perma bear. I want to give you guys rational thoughts around what's happening with XRP, where I think it's going to go, and what I'm personally doing to profit both in the short term and the long term. So if you appreciate that, guys, hit the subscribe button and let's jump straight into today's video. So we have Conor McGregor tweeting right now, "I have learned from events this week that not all blockchains are actually decentralized. A lot of people are telling me that Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only truly decentralized networks, but the US government are going to buy XRP, Solana, and ADA. Give me your thoughts." So he did basically quote tweet this from Donald Trump. "A US crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the President Working Group to move forward on a strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. I will make sure the US is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again." Isn't that absolutely crazy? The president, I always, like when I read these things, I'm like, are they AI generated? Is this really happening? The president is talking about crypto, but not just Bitcoin, but altcoins as well, like XRP, like Solana, like Cardano. And one of my theses around my trading account, right, that I show you guys every time we make these videos, the reasons why I have things like Solana, like Ethereum, like XRP, and Bitcoin opened in these accounts, right, I'm long on them with 3x leverage, is because the literal president is talking about them. So in my opinion, yes, we can go out and find other altcoins, we can go out and find meme coins, we can be degen, we can do all of this stuff, or at the same time, or instead of, we can just buy and speculate on the underlying assets that might get pumped by the actual president, all right? One of them being XRP, which is why we are long on XRP right now. We do this strategy where we have 3x long on altcoins, and I do have 6x long on the Bitcoin trade. If you guys are looking to do something similar, I have links to Blowfin in the description here. You can trade the spot market, the futures market, and if you use my link, you can get XRP as rewards, but only if you follow my link down there in the description. And of course, I do copy trading on Blowfin as well, and the proof is in the pudding so far, but I use my own capital to test this out on, so I'm just giving you guys a look into what I'm doing. We'll talk about that a little bit more later in this video, but the links for that are in the description. Now, the reason why I think this is important, this tweet, is simple, right? For altcoins and for crypto to go up, we need new retail investors. Right now, if we look at the Google trends, we can see that the search terms for Bitcoin, the search terms for XRP are near bear market lows. What does this tell us? This shows us that retail, new retail that search these things on Google are not coming into the market. When we see spikes like we saw back here about early 2024 and so difficult. Late 2024, November, December 2024, the search terms peak. Remember that. Remember the date, November 2024. We go over to the altcoin season index. We see November, December 2024. That's when the market was in an alt season, according to the alt season index. We jump over to Bitcoin dominance, right, guys? And we see again, you see this circle here? This is when Bitcoin's dominance was falling, indicating an alt season. Now let's take a look at where XRP was at that exact time, making its first initial high, $2.89. So what does this tweet show us? It's giving us the look for more new retail to come in. When they see tweets like this from people like Conor McGregor, XRP, Solana, ADA, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're going to come in and they're going to start to search. Now, right now, they're not here, but these could be the catalysts that start this. This being one catalyst, another catalyst being Bitcoin being back above 100K and actually holding there is very bullish in my eyes for new retail to come in, because retail, they don't want to be buying when everyone's scared. Like when we opened all of these positions we have on the channel, over here, this is when people were scared. If we look at the Bitcoin trade, right, you can see I opened that almost exactly at the bottom. How did I know when to open this? Simple. I looked at the retail sentiment. I went over here. I saw that basically everyone was short on the market. No one was long. We were in extreme panic, and everywhere, mainstream media, Twitter, all of that was saying basically crypto's dead and it's over. So that's why we went long right there. So we want to be going against the grain. We want to be entering before the retail inflation influx comes, and then that way we can actually make profit when they're the ones who are pushing the market up. That's why I think this is super important and maybe a little bit slept on from most people. On top of that, we have Steph is Crypto here saying that XRP is about to explode just like it did in 2017 and in 2024. XRP to $20 according to him very, very soon, as we have a very similar setup. You see a push to the upside, sideways action in 2017, sideways action in 2024, and then sideways action after a push to the upside in 2025. So it could be coming next, but again, pure speculation, guys. Let me know what you think about the $20 price prediction down there in the description. But we have even more crazy here from X Finance Bull. XRP from 0.005 to $3 on speculation. Now it's breaking out after 6 years with global banks, stablecoins, and trillions of liquidity primed to flood into XRP. $100 is the warm-up, $1,000 is programmed, and $10,000 is the end game. Now, I think all of these prices are not going to happen in this bull market. I think most of these prices will never happen. I really don't think that $100 will happen, but maybe I could be proved wrong. Let's see. In this bull run, I think $10 is a viable price target. Even that is still very bullish, but I think that's a viable price target, and I think it's realistic. If it goes any higher than that, absolutely great, but on the way up from here to there, I will be taking profits from my positions, especially from our low leverage trade, which we see here. I'll 100% be taking profits from that, showing you guys exactly the journey as I'm doing it. And then in my spot bag, I initially took profits at $2.79. A lot of people still now call me an idiot for that, but I couldn't care less because that gave me the ability to buy the dip and also open new positions and also diverse my net worth and my portfolio. So I am here to take profits. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm here to give you guys a different look at the market because most people here on YouTube say they're going to diamond hands forever, and I don't believe in that mentality. However, if something like this turns out to be true, if we do one day get $100, $1,000, or $10,000, guess what? I'm always going to have a moon bag, and at $1,000, $100, or $10,000, my moon bag that I'll hold essentially forever will make me millions and millions and millions of dollars anyway. So why would I risk that never happening and never taking any profits when I can do both? That's my thought process anyway. And right now, we have Trump Media Group planning to raise $3 billion to spend on crypto. So in my opinion, this is the perfect time to be positioning myself in this market and hopefully before retail start to get in. So that's what I'm most excited about. That's why I think that the prices of altcoins like XRP could go up quite a lot from here, looking at price predictions of around $10 for myself. And on the way up, I will be taking profits and showing you guys that journey. So if you do want to trade and do something similar, do your own research, but we do have Blowfin linked down there in the description. No KYC, no VPN, no personal details. So you can trade on Blowfin from anywhere in the world. You can get these XRP bonuses only if you follow my link. And if you do want to check out the copy trading that I've personally been doing over here on Blowfin, you can see so far we've got $10,600 in realized profit. And what this is an algorithm called Quantoshi. So you guys can check out quantoshi.com. You can research this algorithm yourself. Like I said, I'm using my own capital to test this out, and it does trading on Ethereum and on Bitcoin. So it's kind of different to what I personally do in my strategy and gives me a nice diversification, and it's completely hands off, but I don't know what will happen next. So please do your own research. But if you want to check it out, all of the links for it are down there in the description. And guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.